Is India's poverty line outdated? Do we need a new one? Well, according to the chairman of the Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council, Bibek Debroy, yes, we do. Debroy says we need a new poverty line to estimate the real extent of deprivation in the country. But what exactly is the poverty line? Well, India still relies on the poverty line defined by the almost 2-decade-old Suresh Tendulkar Committee, constituted back in the year 2005, which submitted its report in 2009. For 2011-2012, for rural areas, the national poverty line using the Tendulkar methodology is estimated at 816 rupees per capita expenditure per month and 1,000 rupees per capita per month expenditure in urban areas. Later, in June 2014, a committee led by Rangarajan was set up to review the methodology for the poverty line, as there were concerns that the Tendulkar poverty line was too low. The Rangarajan Committee's report fixed it higher at a monthly per capita expenditure of 1,407 rupees in urban areas and 972 rupees in rural areas for the year 2011-2012. Now, the report was never accepted by the government. Remember, these are figures in the vicinity of 1,000 rupees per person per month out of expenditure and not income. Moreover, the Tendulkar Committee's poverty line fails to account for inflation and changes in consumption patterns. For example, in the 10-year period of 2013 to 2023, the wholesale price index, or WPI, for wheat has increased from 135 to 187. That's an inflation of 40%. So someone using 1,000 rupees to buy wheat in 2013 will now need 1,400 rupees to buy the same quantity. But the Tendulkar formula still says that you are poor if you spend 1,000 rupees and now poor if you spend 1,400 rupees. That doesn't make sense, right? India faces a challenge in measuring poverty, as there have not been any NSSO or National Sample Survey Office surveys on consumption expenditure since the year 2011-2012. India's policy think tank Niti Aayog has another template called the MDPI, or Multidimensional Poverty Index, that relies on the National Family Health Survey to calculate development factors like access to basic civic amenities, healthcare, education, etc. Niti Aayog's recently released Multidimensional Poverty Index states that 250 million people have moved out of this multidimensional poverty between the years of 2015 and 2024. While critical for understanding development, factors like health and education in the MDPI are more like causes or explanations of poverty, not poverty itself. Bibek Debroy has suggested the formation of a new poverty line based on the Household Consumption Expenditure Survey, or HCES data. This data is essential not only for measuring poverty and inequality, but also for providing crucial information to design and implement various government programs effectively. The question is, will the government agree?